Hello there, today's video is all going to be about colour mixing, which is why I've got my colourful shirt on. And I'm going to show you how you can make any colour just using these 3 colours. I'm going to prove it to you by doing a colour mixing challenge where I'm going to just grab 3 items from the natural world outside, even though it's pouring down with rain right now. And I'm going to prove it to you by doing a timed challenge of trying to mix the perfect match to that item using just these colours. Now, if you struggle with colour mixing and you would like to learn this process way more in depth and get a lot more guidance on that, we cover this in my online course, Learn to Paint with Confidence. If you'd like to go check that out and learn more about it, the link's in the description box, so just go and check that out for some more information. So let's get on with the colour mixing challenge. I'm going to go outside into the rain and grab 3 items from the garden that we can colour match. Let's go. Okay, so I'm outside in the beautiful British summer weather. It's just stopped pouring down with rain. I'm gonna grab 3 items from the garden that we are gonna colour match. I think one of these leaves could be really nice. Let's grab a couple of these leaves. I think that would be really nice. So I've also just seen down here, there's some really nice petunias and there's some really nice colours in here. So I'm gonna take one of these, and then also I spotted maybe this leaf is a really nice orange colour. Okay, I've got quite a few items. Let's take these back up to the studio and decide which ones we're going to colour match. Okay, so I'm just back from outside with my items, and I'm just kind of looking through with them and deciding which ones I'm going to do. I'm going to do 3, and I kind of want to do the hardest ones because I don't just want to have to add white to a colour and not make the colour. I think this one's going to be pretty hard, so that's going to be one of them. And then I think this petunia is going to be quite hard because it's a very desaturated colour. I think this will be quite easy because it'll just be those mixed together with a bit of white. So I don't want to do that. And I think this one's quite easy really. So I'm going to put that in water to still enjoy. And I think this one will be quite hard. So the items I've chosen are the hardest ones because I love a challenge. They're going to be these 3. So let's mix the colours. Okay, so I've got my items on here. I've got my colours. This is Hansa Yellow, Phthalo Blue, and Quinacridone Magenta. And I'm going to use a palette knife for mixing because I think it will be a little bit quicker and get a quicker colour match. So I think what I'm going to do is try and time myself and try and do it in a minute. So let me just set a timer, or we'll do a stopwatch. So it's going to be my goal to do it in under a minute. I don't know why I'm setting that goal, but I just like to make it even harder for myself. Okay, so I'm going to do this one first. Setting the timer. Ready, steady, go. Okay, so I want some blue, I want some magenta because I want to make like a purple. That definitely feels too violety, so I need to add a little bit of yellow. I feel like it's nearly there. Be a little bit more pink, a little bit more yellow. I think it needs to have a little bit more of an orangey. What's hard is these items are not just one colour as well. But I would say that's already a pretty close match. Let's see what white does to that. Okay, that's my colour match. Okay, I think that was okay. Okay, deep breath. Let's go on to the next one. Reset the timer. So for this one, I mean, there's obviously a lot of different colours in there. I'm going to try and get this like in the middle between like green and purple. It's kind of like a grey almost. So yeah, that's the colour that I'm going to be aiming for, is this just here. Okay, let's get rid of this for a start. Clean slate. Okay, and let's go. So for that, I kind of want a lilac. Let's add some white to that. I think this one's going to be the hardest one. And let's add some yellow. Ooh, that's way too blue. Definitely want more magenta. Okay, I think that's nearly there. What I'm going to do is transfer that to there, put some more white in it, because that's going to help me to see where we are. It's definitely too blue. Let's add some more yellow. Ooh, I'm going to be struggling with this one. And lots more white. A bit more pink. Okay, I'm not sure that's perfect, but I think it's nearly there. Let's carry on, let's carry on. This one is a hard one. Let's add a little bit more blue. It's that blue, it's too strong. Again, it's hard. I think there's kind of like a mixture there. And then I'm gonna do the green a little bit more too. Okay, I think that's pretty close. Took a few tries because I think there's the grey, which is kind of like in the middle. Then there's the darker areas, and then there's like more lime green. So there's kind of like a mixture of all those colours together. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that is how I'd put that flower together. Okay, that was definitely longer than a minute, but there's so many different variations in there, I kind of don't mind. Okay, this is the last one. Again, there's quite a few different variations in here. Let's get rid of all this paint. And to anyone that says that this is a waste of paint, don't even get me started, because this actually saves so much paint because you're practicing colour mixing, which then when you develop the skill of colour mixing, it actually means you mix colours without wasting paint because you know exactly the right formula rather than keep guessing, and that is the true waste of paint. Okay, right, let's do the last leaf then. Are we ready? Let's start the timer, let's go. So for this, I want an orange, so I want the magenta and the yellow. That's definitely too vibrant, so let's add, oh, a little bit of blue. This blue is very potent. Let's add a bit of white. Ooh, I think that was a mistake. Let's go with some more yellow. I think there's parts of the leaf that are that colour. I think for the dark, I think a little bit more magenta. I think it was the white that ruined that one. Should not have put white in there because yellow is still makes the colour lighter. Oh, I don't want blue in there. Go away, blue. I feel quite good about that colour mix. I think. Let's just try again without the white. Yeah, it was definitely the white that ruined that. This is already better. I think that's part of the leaf, and then there's obviously a lighter yellow amongst there as well. So I'll do both, but to me that's a good colour mix, a good colour match. I think there's even parts that go lighter still. Some of those lighter tones in there as well. It's very autumnal, I love it. Oh. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. And that's just to show you guys that these colours, you can make anything with. So just to refresh what the colours are, we have Hansa Yellow, Phthalo Blue, and Quinacridone Magenta. So I hope that was fun, something a little bit different, and I just wanted to show you guys that you don't need all these colours of paint that are in the store. You kind of go to a paint store and there's just so many, you think, oh, they're all so expensive, I need all these. No, you don't. I would much rather you buy those 3 tubes of paint with a really good brand like Golden, rather than buying tons of colours in a lower quality paint, because you can really mix pretty much any colour just using those 3. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, if you need a little bit more help with colour mixing and you would like to learn the process of how I learned to do that, then join us and Learn to Paint with Confidence. I'll pop the information down below. It's an online course and we cover all the topics, not just colour mixing. We cover drawing, value, composition, painting techniques, and at the end of it, you get to create your very own unique painting, unique to you, and I help you, guide you through that process. So if that sounds good, just check out the online course down below in the link. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.